and after that little bit of inspiration, let's carry on inspiring you right now, because this morning we're going to be jumping into the wonderful world of Mini Yogini Club. Now, this is SA's leading kids yoga and mindfulness program, and it's all about kids yoga, blending mindfulness, play, and movement to nurture physical and emotional well-being. I think this is the perfect time for many kids also getting back to school now and needing to deal with those emotions. So it's time to get ready to explore how little ones can grow through this fun journey. And joining us in the studio, we have Simone Borcherding with us. She's the owner of Mini Yogini Club, and Cara van Rensburg on my left over there. That young little superstar that you can see. She's a mini yogi in training, and she's going to be sharing some of the exciting practices and show you how easy it is and how fun it is to get involved in some of this incredible movement. So, Cara, good morning. Thanks for being a part of this. And Simone, how are you doing?
Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Talk to me about the reason for why this is so important. I think for kids especially, we are overwhelmed with sensations, external influence, and we get so thrown off. How do we bring ourselves to center? How do kids focus in this crazy world?
Totally. And you mentioned it now. They're going into a big transition now. There's so many transitions kids are experiencing at every moment of every day. And it can be quite dysregulating. And yoga is a really great way to bring them back to themselves through their breath, through their body awareness, through kind of tapping into how they're feeling and what that feels like in their body.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Cara now, and she's absolutely focused. She's excited. She looks like she's absolutely in the zone as well. So clearly this program is doing good things for the kids. Talk to me about what exactly the program involves, or maybe you can take me through some of the steps and the magic that you create here.
Yeah, so we've developed a kids yoga and mindfulness program that we have extended to schools across Cape Town, and we're growing gradually. And one of the things we focus on is emotional regulation. And, you know, at school, we're so much in the head, growing this amazing muscle in our brains. But in yoga, we're growing our muscles in our bodies, but also our heart, and tapping into what we're feeling. So right now, we've got this beautiful circle of cards over here. So you can grab a card.
Can I grab one as well?
Yeah, grab a card.
Cara, are you going to grab one as well?
These are all cards we've developed at Mini Yogini Club to scoot forward. And yeah, they kind of express how we're feeling.
I've got my card.
You've got your card. Yeah. What are you feeling, my love?
Oh. Actually, can I change mine?
Yeah, change it. You can take two, you know, it's never just one thing. What would you like? Calm, excited? Excited, yeah. There we go. Ooh. I would say I'm feeling a bit... I was going to take tired.
You can grab it if you want.
We can share it.
Okay, we're going to share this. So I'm picking up cards. These obviously relate to maybe my emotion or how I feel.
Yes.
What do I actually do with the card, though?
Well, you know, I mean, we'd sit in class, we'd sit and we'd each get a turn to talk about how we're feeling, how that feels in our bodies. And, you know, it just brings awareness. You know, that's one of the main things we're doing. We're not trying to create, you know, too much of a thing for it. At the end of the day, you know, these kids also want to have fun. And that's what I think we should do now, actually.
Yes.
We should get into a bit of a yoga flow. We've got a fun sequence planned.
Keen, all right.
Would you like to do that?
I would love to do that. Can Mzansi get involved in this as well?
Would love that.
Awesome,
you just need a little open space. You don't need anything else,
Take my shoes off.
Take those shoes
off. Those over there.
Sit over
Cara,
here.
are you ready? You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mzansi, this is obviously a great opportunity for you to maybe join in as well and get a feel for what we're about to bring out, and maybe some grounding too.
Yeah, totally.
Right, Simone, the stage is yours.
So I love to twinkle our fingers and our backs up straight and our shoulders down, and we're going to take a deep breath in and out. And we're going to end the same way too. And let's just give each other a little bow. It's so good to be here with you all. So let's scoot our bums back, and we're going to put our legs forward and point our toes up, and we're going to go on a beach adventure. But one of the most exciting things, well, one of the most important things is, what do we need when we go to the beach? Sunscreen. That's it.
Nice, Cara says
so
sunscreen.
Let's reach up, get that sunscreen, squeeze it into your hand, rub it, and get it onto those legs in the front. And then let's put our hands behind us, and you can lean all the way back if you've got space, which you probably don't, and rub the back of your legs.
Oh, you sneaky, hey? This is a bit of an exercise. You just snuck in. I see what you've done.
Look up at the sun above you and breathing out. Look at the sand below you, curling your back. Now we're going to actually scoot back into downward dog, sticking our bums up in the air, and pretend we're a little dog digging the sand. We know how much dogs love to dig in sand. And then we're going to look between our hands and step forward And now we're going to dive, get into a bit of a diver's pose, and we're going to dive into the tidal pool, putting our hands on the ground, stepping one foot back, other foot back into a plank pose, all the way down, and let's swim like a fish.
Well, Corey, you look like a dolphin over there. Nice.
And then from there, we're going to lift up for some air, breathing in, and right in front of us is a rock filled with sea snails. So let's come into a sea snail position, sticking your bum up, stretching your arms forward. And then from there, we're going to come forward, one leg forward, the other leg forward, coming up. This is our last experience of the ocean, the tidal pool, and we're going to do a little stretch. We're going to cross over, pretending we're a sea anemone swaying in the water. There we go. And then lastly, we're going to surf. And if you want, I'm not going to try, but you can try. You can get into surfer's pose, more advanced yogis. If we had a bit more time, we could get onto this lovely...
You do this pose with that?
You could try.
Wow.
And we're going to go into warrior two, and then windmill our hands down, coming into the front of our mat, and then sitting down. And that's it. We can lie down into a little shavasana if you want.
Wow.
And have a moment of meditation, closing your eyes. Cara's going to keep meditating.
Cara, that was incredible. Well done. I got to say, Simone, this is something that I think you've been so smart about, because a lot of what we've just done here, I'm so familiar with when it comes to cat camel, child's pose, opening up the hips, unlocking the body.
Totally.
And you're essentially doing that in such a fun way, creating a game and an adventure for the kids. So absolutely brilliant stuff. I think Mini Yogini Club is doing something special for the kids, which is perfect. And I think you, Mzansi, need to get involved and reach out to them, because if you want them to be a part of your school or maybe one of your kids' events, I think it's an incredible opportunity to bring awareness to children, allow them to express themselves in a fun way, and I think this is such a beautiful challenge. Clearly, the product of the product, they're looking like an absolute superstar. So, Cara, thank you so much for coming through.
Thanks, man.
You were amazing this morning. Simone, thank you as well.
Thanks,
I think this is such an awesome and an important thing that many, many kids need. So, love the work you're doing, and I hope to see more of it. Thank you so much for sharing
Thanks for having us.
Morning. Absolutely. Mzansi, I hope you're feeling a little bit more re-energized, reinvigorated, and grounded after that one.
Oh, man.